Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again with another great Dark Beyond card review, and we have the last of the Demon Hunter cards, and we are getting one crazy weird mechanic. Like, this is a bizarre one. There's a mass mana cheat involved, there's stat bombs. This is gonna be a really hard one to evaluate, and I'm gonna try my best. So let's do that. Before we get into that, we have our giveaway still going on for 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles out of my pocket to enter that giveaway. Like and comment in the video, link down description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Every 1,000 subscribers we get until all the cards are revealed, I will add another mega bundle, so hit that sub button, make me go baroque. And before we get into this whole new mechanic, we do have a brand new 1-drop for Demon Hunter, the Eldritch Being. This is a 1-mana 1/3 Outcast and Spellburst, so you can technically do this twice in one turn. Shuffle your hand. This is something Demon Hunter has wanted for a very long time, where you got like outcast pieces or just weird things on the wrong side of your hand. Hey, I could shuffle it. Maybe it'll work out better, right? That's basically all this card does. Just shuffle your hand. And most classes would never care about this, but yeah, Demon Hunter in particular with outcast mechanics, it matters. And it will be pretty relevant when we take a look at, you know, a couple of these cards coming up here. This whole mechanic, this new mechanic for Demon Hunter that's coming in here. Yeah, it's a decent card. There's, again, I feel like it's not super reliable. Like, it could just shuffle it and just be bad again. You don't know. I don't believe you get to pick and choose where your cards go, but you get to do it possibly twice in one turn. It's super cheap, it's premium statted. There's probably a deck out there that wouldn't mind this at the end of the day, but it's certainly got to be in the definitely a deck where you really care about how your hand is currently ordered, whether it's outcast or a new mechanics, which we'll take a look at. But yeah, standard Wild, I'll give it a 3. You never know, right? Like in Wild, you got Questline, which has a lot of outcast stuff going on too. It's just a card that should pop up into certain decks at some point, whether it's now, later. It's got that utility. It's kind of nice that, yeah, you can finally try and reorganize your hand as a Demon Hunter. So I will give it a 3 out of 5 in both standard and Wild. And well, I was mentioning a brand new mechanic for Demon Hunter, and well, it is the crewmate mechanic. And we're going to start off here with Headhunt. This is a 1-mana spell. It deals 2 damage. It's like Arcane Shot. It can go face, or hit an enemy minion, whatever, or a friendly minion, whatever. Can hit literally anything. Get a 4/4 crewmate with a random bonus effect. So bonus effects, again, it's like the whole Divine Shield, Wind Fury. I believe they removed Stealth, right? And went with Elusive instead. You got Reborn, all that stuff, right? So you get it in your hand. It does not just, you don't get a 4/4 on the board just like that. And the crewmates themselves are all 4 mana, 4/4 Draenei minions. So I'll have one as an example on the side here. And they have Battle Cry, summon every adjoining crewmate. So basically, as long as you play this crewmate and it's connected to another crewmate in your hand, you'll summon it. So we'll just show you a video of what that looks like. Spoiler alert, you're going to see some new cards in there as well. Yeah, basically you get a lot of crewmates in your hand, you build that up, you play for 4 mana, you can summon a ton of them for just that. And again, they get the random bonus effects, which can be pretty good, and Headhunt is absolutely a great way to start adding them to your hand. And you can start like add 2 or 3 or 4, maybe by turns 4, and summon a bunch, but maybe again, it doesn't line up right. You want to play that 1-drop and shuffle it. So that's kind of the idea here. This is one of these, it's like impossible to evaluate until you try it out, how it lines up, how good that effect is. But it is like a ton of mana cheat if you can hit a bunch of them, right? Because they're like 4/4s. But would I ever play just a 4-mana 4/4 rush in today's game? No. Would I play any of these by themselves? No. Would I play 2? maybe 3 absolutely, and just from there it can get exponentially better. Or just, I had someone correct me on my usage of that word earlier, and now I'm questioning myself. It's probably wrong, but you get what I mean. And at the end of the day, it's 1 mana deal 2, which is fine. I don't know where to go with this. I don't know how to rate these cards, but I'm gonna go to 3 to 5 in standard. I'm gonna say this works out because mana cheat good, stat bomb's good. We've seen a lot of that Hearthstone lately, and I feel like it shouldn't be too inconsistent to get it to line up. So yeah, I'll give it a 3 in standard, a 2 in wild where it's way too slow. Can you believe I'm gonna say that? But we have other cards that obviously can generate these crewmates. The other one being the Emergency Meeting. It is a 2 mana epic spell. You get 2 4/4 crewmates, 2 of them right away. However, you put a random demon that costs 3 or less between them. So they're not quite connected unless there's like 1 to the left of one of them, right? So that's where like the shuffling comes in, or you play this on 2. You play that demon on turn 3, then I can play those 2 crewmates and they're good to go, right? Because I play the demon that was in between them. But again, I spent 2 mana doing nothing. I then played a demon that might be complete garbage and waste my turn, and then I get the crewmates, and I don't know if that's good. This one seems a little bit awkward, but there's not that many crewmate cards, so you really need to play all of them for them to be good. So again, I'm gonna go 3 to 5 on this in standard, that this works, because I feel like I just don't know in what world you cannot play all of these. If there is one to cut, I definitely feel like it's this one, which is the weird demon. But again, it's a lot of value for 2 mana. Like, isn't that kind of crazy that I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I'll give it a 3 to 5 in standard, a 1 in wild. But yeah, it's just like, maybe it'll work, maybe not. Wild, you could get the 5/5 that Warlock has, Unlicensed Apothecary. They're like, wait, I gotta play that and try and summon stuff? I'm just gonna murder myself. That's no good. So yeah, you might not want to do that in wild, but hey, in standard, absolutely have a shot, I guess. And we have yet another recruiter card here, or a crewmate card. It is the Voronai recruiter, a 2 mana 1/3 minion. At the end of your turn, is a Draenei minion. Get a 4/4 crewmate with a random bonus effect. So not quite premium stats, but you get a tribe. You add these crewmates to your hand, which are Draenei's, by the way. So you can do like Draenei synergies if you really want as well. And yeah, you can get just more of them that way. And again, I'm going to give this a 3 to 5 in standard, a 1 in wild, mainly because I feel like, again, you need to run most of them. Maybe, again, you might be able to cut one of them, but this one's pretty good. You're guaranteed to get that crewmate in your hand unless you like killed it off after you played it. And they don't kill it, they're going to keep getting more. I'll have that synergy of like, well, I drew a card and then I'll get another one and there's a card in between, but then maybe I shuffle or I play that card. It's a lot of weird stuff going on with this mechanic, and I have no idea if it's going to work, but we'll give it a 3 to 5. Yeah, in standard, a 1 in wild. But to tie all this together, we do have one more crewmate card, and it is the Demon Hunter Legendary Deirdre Rebel Captain. She is a 4 mana 5/4 Draenei and has Rush and Battle Cry. Shuffle all 8 crewmates into your deck, meaning you get one of each of the random bonus effect things in your deck. And basically it has Death Rattle, draw 1. So you have Rush, you shuffle all them in, you attack in, then you could draw a crewmate, and then maybe you draw another crewmate, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and another one, and then I play them all, and I got a bunch of 4/4s. The more I'm talking about this mechanic, the less I'm convinced it's gonna work. But it's mass mana cheat and stat bombs, and it's so weird. It's such a cool, different style of concept. I just hope it's not broken. I hope it's like decent, because if it's like really, really good, it's like kind of toxic to like cheat all this stuff out. But at the end of the day, it's something new. It's definitely a new style of mechanics, something completely unique added to Demon Hunter. And yeah, you got your legendary here that if you're, again, would be auto-include if you're playing crewmates. This is a great way to get a bunch of them. Sharp-Eyed Seeker, one of them out. I just always have to mention that card for some reason. And yeah, just get a bunch of crewmates out there and see if that's good enough. Yeah, again, the more I've gone along, the less I'm convinced, but I'm giving this entire package a 3 out of 5. This card, again, 3 out of 5 in standard, 1 out of 5 in wild, where I don't think it'll possibly work out. It's just funny, they're dedicated like a whole bunch of cards, artwork, assets all to this mechanic. So if it doesn't work, we know we're in for some buffs, right? We absolutely will get buffs if it doesn't, but I don't know, that video demonstration we showed looked pretty darn good. So we'll see. And yeah, we'll see if the crewmates will be able to recruit all of us with this expansion. So that's all the Demon Hunter cards. Weird stuff. We got starships and crewmates, and maybe you want to blend it all together. I don't know. It's a possibility. You probably don't want to, but you could do it. You never know. Anyways, let me know what you think about these cards in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.